For years, the editorial director of the French magazine Charlie Hebdo, Stéphane Charbonnier, known as Chab, adamantly defended the in-your-face satire of his publication and what he thought should be its right to free speech.
We do provocation. It's been 20 years since we've been doing provocation.
It was a philosophy of freedom that the Weekly took full advantage of, with scathing cartoons and headlines mocking politics and religion, and a freedom, it seems, at least 10 of its staff may have died for today.
It was about them making a statement that they wouldn't be intimidated and wouldn't be cowed.
Not cowed, but not shielded either. Among the 12 killed today, including 2 police officers, were Chab and 3 other famous French cartoonists, Bernard Verlac, George Walensky, and Jean Cabot. Chab had received death threats and was under police protection. He was once named as a target in Inspire magazine, a newsletter published by Al-Qaeda. The publication had been threatened before. In 2006, after a Danish paper published 12 cartoons mocking the Prophet Muhammad, worldwide protests erupted, along with a debate over freedoms of the press. Charlie Hebdo reprinted the cartoons. In response, 2 Muslim groups called the drawings racist and sued the publication for allegedly inciting hatred against Muslims. They lost. In 2011, the publication was firebombed for another depiction of Muhammad, whom it had mockingly named editor-in-chief.
We can't make everyone happy, and we know that.
The cartoonists stood firm.
Next week, there'll be another Charlie Hebdo.
Indeed, each attack seemed to empower the staff to press forward, undaunted, unafraid.
One has the impression that everybody's driven by fear. That's what this small handful of fundamentalists that doesn't represent anyone wants to do, govern through fear.
In 2012, Charlie Hebdo's cartoons lampooning Islam drew protests. And those protests drew Chab's ire.
When the government asks us not to do any provocation, we have the impression that 3 idiots who demonstrated in the streets represent all of Islam. One has to mock them using humor, disarm them with humor, and not give them any credit.
It shows exactly where they wanted to position themselves, on the side of people that believed in, free speech at any cost.
Today, many wonder if the cost was simply too high.